All right, guys, let's get into this Pistons versus Cavs game. All right, first off, Uno was amazing. James Harden, he was great, bro. That's my motherfucking goal, bro. This dude went hard at the end of the game. He only had 19 and 7, but I mean, compared to the last game before that, where he went 3 of 13, he played very good, especially at the end of the stretch. If you just a box score watcher, you're gonna look at the end of the game and you see he had 19 and 7. You know what I'm saying? He shot like 57% from the field. You're gonna think, oh well, he did all right. No, this motherfucker played amazing, bro. That's my goat, bro. My goat played amazing, bro. I'm talking about at the end of the quarter. I think he had like 9 points in the fourth or 10 points. He closed out the game for him. He closed out the game for him. It was a pretty good game though. I'm talking about at the end of the game, step back three, step back midi, crossing over Duncan Robertson to get to the basket floater and all that stuff. But speaking of Duncan Robinson, um, we were seeing in the game that Duncan Robinson was getting targeted on defense. James Harden was getting targeted on defense. And they also try to target the bigs sometimes, but they very rarely ISO the bigs in this game, as far as I'm concerned. It was mostly trying to get Duncan and James Harden in the switches, and it was working pretty good, especially when they got Duncan Robinson. For a team that's so good defensively, like the Pistons, it's kind of crazy how they can start Duncan Robinson and just still like get away with it, still have like just a great defense. Cause I was seeing Duncan Robinson getting cooked sometimes. I mean, yeah, he's 6'7", he has that length, but I was seeing him getting cooked, and they get him on the switch, and they start going crazy. But yeah, man, it was a pretty good game though. First half, Cavs got out to like this insane lead. I think they was up by like 17 or something like that. But then the third quarter happened, and then the Pistons started to making their own little run. Something that the Pistons did was they kind of subbed out Duran and had Paul Reed in there for a bit, and he was doing pretty good. He was doing pretty good, and that's when they started making a run. But that's when they started making that run, and that's when they got back into the game. But then the Cavs started fighting back a bit. They started fighting back. Donovan Mitchell played amazing in this game. He had 35 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists. Only had 3 turnovers. Like shot 54% from the field. Like this man played amazing. I'm talking about doing everything you can think of, doing his signature wraparound. You know what I'm saying? He was doing everything you can think about. Step back three, step back middies, getting to the basket. Like he was going crazy. Great game for Donovan Mitchell because he hasn't been playing that well in the series. Well, he had 31 last game, but I don't know. Something about this game was different. Like he from the first quarter, he was like just putting his mark on the game. Dennis Schroeder came off the bench. He had 11 points on 4 or 5 shooting. He played pretty well in this game. Sam Merrill as well. Max Strus played pretty good. Max Strus had a very good play at the end where he stole the ball from Cade. He stole the ball from Cade when Cade was trying to take the ball out of bounds and whatnot. Well, Cade was trying to inbound the ball. You guys get what I'm saying. Um, but on the Pistons side, K had 27 points on 27 shots, had 10 rebounds, 10 assists, he had a triple double. Now, K didn't play bad. I mean, it's hard to say he didn't play bad because he got 27 points on 27 shots and had 8 turnovers. Damn, and he had 5 fouls. From what I was watching, it didn't look like K played terrible. Obviously, if you look at the box score, it's going to seem like he played terrible. And I mean, from somebody else's perspective, sure, I guess you can say he did play terrible. But from my perspective, I don't think he played terrible. Like, he didn't seem like he was forcing a lot out there. He seemed like, I mean, he was just missing shots. I mean, he was getting good shots, he was just missing them. He played very good defense today, though. I will say that. He had some good steals. Like, he played very good defense today. But at the end of the game, he had like 3 turnovers. It was like tied at one point. He had 3 turnovers in a row, actually. Like I said, one of them was Max Strus taking the ball from him on the inbound, which led to a dunk. It was just rough for Cade at the end of the game. But it is what it is. He's been playing great this series. He's gonna bounce back next game. I'm sure he'll be good. Duncan Robinson, bro. Shout out to Duncan Robinson, bro. This man had 5 steals. I know I was talking about how he was getting targeted out there, which he was, but hey, he still had 5 steals. He shot the ball incredibly well. Bro, Duncan Robinson has been shooting 42% from three the whole playoffs, and I think he's been shooting like 50 something percent from three in this series. This man, and he shot 4 for 7 from three this game. This man has been absolutely cooking, bro. I'm talking about this man has been absolutely cooking. Shout out Duncan Robinson, great piece that they added. Also, shout out Azar Thompson. He's been amazing defensively. Just an absolute gem that they got. Like my friend's been telling me that he's like the second best defensive player in the league behind Wemby, and I'm starting to believe it. Like this man is amazing, and he was shooting some threes. I think he need to take the three ball a little bit more. If he takes the three ball a little bit more, it feels natural when he shoots it. I don't know why he hasn't been shooting it, but keep the defense honest at least. But I don't know. But Tobias Harris also has been still playing great. Had 21 and 5 this game. I said it on my TikTok. Harris has been like a actual championship number two. And this is crazy because we've seen this from him before, and I think 2021 when he was with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, but that was that one year where he played great. He averaged like 21 and 8 and 4 assists, and he's kind of doing the same thing this year on a better level. Like we thought we thought Jalen Duran was going to be the number two option. No, it's been Tobias Harris, and that's the reason why these guys can potentially still make it to the conference finals. So shout out to Tobias Harris. He's been a bucket this series. I'm excited to see more of him. I was having fun watching him this game. He punishes mismatches when they switch, when they put Stroder on him, when they put Harden on him, or anybody. They put Max Strus. He goes in the post. He draws fouls. He had 5 free throws this game. Tobias is a bucket, man. Tobias is a bucket. Also, like I said earlier on, shout out Paul Reed for like how he played this game. They almost came back because of him. So shout out Paul Reed. Shout out Isaiah Stewart. They might need to play him a little bit more. I'm not sure. But Duran had 11 points and 4 rebounds. I I don't know. I thought he was gonna wake up eventually. I done lost hope for him at this point. He had 4 rebounds. Your starting point guard had 6 more rebounds than you. I don't know. I don't know. He didn't seem too much of a defensive presence in my opinion either. He just has to be better if this team wants to go far. Like I understand Tobias is the number two option, but you gotta grab the rebounds. You gotta play better defense. You just gotta be better. But then again, it is kind of hard sometimes when they pack the paint because the Sar is not taking the jump shots. I don't know what he can do about it. But yeah, this Pistons Cavs series, I'm happy that is gonna go further. Detroit still up 2-1. We're gonna see how Game 4 goes. Great game. This has been a great series. I've been having like a lot of fun watching this series. So we'll see how the next game goes. Um, like, comment, subscribe. Uh, See you guys next time.